You might have seen many videos online about preparing a German-style CV if you're planning to relocate to Germany on a job. Many YouTubers as well as Instagrammers also occasionally share videos that talk about the importance of preparing a German-style resume, or otherwise you might miss out the opportunity in Germany. So what is this German-style CV, or does it really matter? The fact is, from small startups to multinational companies nowadays use something called ATS, Applicant Tracking System, which basically scans through a pool of resumes that are in different formats and select the right candidates for the opening. The resumes that are selected by the ATS system will then be reviewed by a recruiter in person, and depending on the process in different companies, these resumes will be called for an interview at a later point. Which basically means that if your resume is prepared in an internationally recognized format, there is a high chance that it passes through the ATS provided it suits the requirements. If that's the story, then what is this German-style CV? Technically, there is no big difference between a German-style CV and the rest of the ones. But as you know, a resume is the most important part of a job application, and it is the first thing a recruiter sees about you as an applicant. So recruiters in Germany have specific expectations when reviewing CVs. For example, they value a clear and well-structured CV that is easy to read. Typically, the most eligible German CVs are written in reverse-chronological order, means starting from your recent work experience and education and working backwards. So before we continue, let me tell you what to expect from me. So here in this channel, we talk about everything related to working and living in Germany. And this video is one in a 10 episode series that will guide you through the whole process of relocating to Germany. That means you will learn how to prepare your resume for the German job market, find a job in Germany, face a German job interview, get your German work visa, and everything until you are fully settled in Germany. So if you are interested in relocating to Germany, then you should definitely consider subscribing to the channel and enable notifications so that you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And if you know anyone else who might benefit from this information, then please share this video with them. Well, when it comes to preparing resumes, there are several options. You can either start with a plain Google Docs or Word document and start typing in your resume. This is the most difficult option in my opinion, but many people, when they want to prepare a new resume, they go for it. I used to do it until recently, before I was introduced to better alternative options. But if you want to save some time and effort, then your best option would be to use LinkedIn Resume Builder. We all know LinkedIn is a great platform to showcase our skills to potential employers. But did you also know you can create a resume using LinkedIn in minutes? That's right. So LinkedIn Resume Builder takes the information from your LinkedIn profile and turns it into a standard resume that looks very professional and follows an industry standard format. Trust me, no recruiters will reject this resume just because of its format, not even German recruiters. If I have to create a new resume for a job application, then I would use the information in my LinkedIn profile as it is very current. You can also try the same and save some time and maybe reduce some stress. But if you want to go one step further, then start with something called Resum Coach, which is an AI-powered resume builder. With Resum Coach, you can get a guided experience to draft your resume. You can start with choosing the right template for you and simply fill in the fields. And at the end, you can get a perfectly formatted resume for your job application in Germany. Once you're done, you can download your resume for as cheap as 95 cents. There are many other AI-powered resume builders. You could try one of those and basically avoid the hassle of creating a new resume from the scratch. So if you were to look at some other important aspect of optimizing your resume for a job in Germany, then there are a couple of points to consider. Well, you can draft your resume in German depending on the position you're applying for and if the job description specifically demands the German language skills. And of course, if you are very fluent in the German language. But in my opinion, if you send your German resume to a recruiter, you're giving them the impression that you're very fluent in German and you can carry out business conversation in German. I remember receiving a call from a recruiter a couple of years ago. They were looking for a product manager with the same skill set as mine, but the candidate had to speak in German. By mistake, I had my LinkedIn profile updated with the German language proficiency as B2 while I only had A2 level proficiency. So she started speaking in German very thoroughly and I did not understand a word. Later, when I clarified that I don't have that much proficiency to carry out a business conversation in German, she was from a very famous multinational organization and she advised me to change it immediately, or otherwise the recruiters might think that I'm a fraud. Well, I'm not a fraud. Anyway, the idea is that send your resumes in German only if you can handle a business conversation in German language. Otherwise, it's not worth that effort. Many people who talk about preparing a German style CV for applying for a job in Germany usually say that you should consider the length of your resume, that it should not increase 1 to 2 pages. But in my opinion, if you think adding certain sections in your resume would give you an edge over other applicants, even though that will increase the number of pages, I think you should go ahead and do it. But on the other side, if you can fit the resume of Elon Musk in one single page, then you can do that too. I have seen enough resumes in my 13 years career, and I think adding a professional photo on the top of your resume would be really nice. It's also a common practice in Germany. So take a professional headshot, dress appropriately, and keep a neutral facial expression. When you send a Word document to another person, there is a high risk that the formatting will be lost or corrupted when it is opened in another computer. So always make sure to send PDFs. PDFs will keep the same design as you designed it, even if it is opened in different other computers. Well, I'm not telling you what kind of information that you include in your resume. I mean, we all are professionals and we should know what kind of a picture that we should give to a recruiter. But in general, make sure your resume is spelling mistake free and the important areas are highlighted. More than making them highlighted, make sure they are easy for the eyes to catch them. And be honest with whatever you are writing. Anyway, if you need a general advice in preparing resumes, then check out this guy on YouTube. I occasionally watch his videos and I find them very useful. Additionally, when I was researching for this video, I came across this article in LinkedIn. I couldn't find who wrote it, but it gives a lot of value to job seekers. So don't forget to check it. And one final thing. Every job posting is different and the requirements in the description will also be different. So make sure you don't send the same resume to every job posting that you see, and make sure to customize it before you send out. I hope this wasn't too much information, but do let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.